So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Jay. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. To the inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gallinari's shot is off.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Bogdanovich from long range gets the 3-ball to go.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's got to start too.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, you know, to set the tone early.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Third, Danilo Gallinari. Kyrie Irving is fourth.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. You call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to.
Ends up going with a new group.
At the line for the Nets, Andre Drummond. One shot.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Here's Young. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on MP.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Timeout called, the Nets. Free throw is good. Young.
As much as we talk about Trae Young and then mention Steph Curry in the same breath, I think Trae wants to carve out his own path. We know he's a dynamic shooter, can set the table offensively. Now it's about learning the nuances of being a leader of a franchise.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Free throw good. Brown.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. An easy 2 on the layup. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Here's Jay. And again, it's the Nets missing.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Young can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Jay. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Jay. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And Young draws the double. Capella finds Young, and here's Collins, guarded by Durant. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. He can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14. On the floor for the Nets, Kevin Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's MP, then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Irving in at the 1.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Outside Herter. Irving against Young to the middle. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And that one's good. Jay.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Collins. Back to Herter. Down low. Got a hand on it.
Got to commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting a aggressive now. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
And Collins with the jam.
Some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And the Hawks going with a